All right, here we are. We just had the biggest snowfall of the year. Just landed last night, and just driving around here, Grosse Pointe, headed to a nice house right there. Headed to a noon prayer, and I gotta tell you something. This morning, I was. All right, this guy's going really slow. Yeah, really slow. You see this speedometer there? And anyway. There's the lake. Isn't that pretty? Woohoo! It's all icy and snowy, and anyway, headed to noon prayer, and this morning I had to get out and shovel snow that was like up to my knees, and I'm just coming off the flu, but I tell you what, nothing will stop me from prayer. Ha 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 ha. So I headed to noon prayer and gonna just go for it, and I had a thought. Probably end up tweeting this. Until Sundays become driven by intercessory prayer, the best attended meeting of the week should not be Sunday, but it should be the prayer meeting. And so, time to pass this person. So, the idea is that prayer is the main thing. It's the reason why we're here, is to commune with God, intimacy. And God's really messing with me about this intimacy thing. I'm going to be going into some personal prayer about this, even at some deeper levels about what He's calling us to. He's reminding me of a vision that I had before I even moved here, but a vision over Detroit about a maddening spirit over Detroit. And the only way that we're going to beat this is through worship and intimacy and intercession. And so we've got to figure this thing out, because the enemy certainly is on the rampage, but the fire of God is here. I mean, here we are coming off the Fire in February event, and it's got to easily be one of the most strategic weekends of my life, one of the most powerful weekends of my life. I'm 41 years old, and I've had a lot of weekends in my life, and this ranks right up there. And there's some really cool strategy coming, a lot of confirmed prophecy. We're going to start meeting once a month. We're going to have an event like we had this weekend once a month to fan the flames of revival. We're going to ramp up prayer more than ever. And so we've got a plan, and it's really cool how things are coming together. I've had on my heart ever since I moved to Detroit to have a week or a monthly event similar to the Ramp, the way they do it in Alabama, and of course prayer. And so we're seeing this come to pass. Something else that's very, very, very cool is the last prophecy that I left Kansas City with came from World Revival Church. My friend who's a pastor there, J.D. King, and we were at a coffee shop, and he said, "John, I don't tend to prophesy much, but this is a prophetic word that's really burning in me for you." And he said, "You're a fire starter, and you know that, but God's called you to build a fireplace." So I came here to Detroit really trying to figure out what that meant. And, of course, we started the church, and the idea is we need to build a system that will steward and facilitate the fire. Otherwise, it's just out of control. It spreads, and ultimately die if it's not tended to. And so during the conference, Brian Simmons said several times the last day that he was here that he's calling us to build a fireplace in Detroit. That's the kind of the vision, the mission. He's calling, not just me. He said, us, meaning everyone involved in revival here. And so, that was very confirming, exciting. So, God's spoken many times that our focus is not to be local, but it's to be regional. And so we're excited. Things are happening, but the prayer rooms have to be full. Here we are coming off a mega snow. There's a poor guy that's digging out right over here, and snow up to his knees. And it's easy. There's a lot of people, I'm sure, that might use an excuse to, like, oh, it snowed, so I don't have to go to prayer today. And where we're not looking for those people, we're looking for those that look outside and see the snow. It's like, oh my gosh, no way. I have to get to prayer. Oh, what do I do? Who can I call? Who can shovel my snow? Let me get out there and do it. And nothing stands in the way of gathering together for prayer. And just so you know, we never, ever, 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 for any reason yet, there might be a reason if there's a tornado or something, but never cancel church, never cancel prayer for any weather-related event. And so, because the question is what if people show up? You know? Now, we might postpone a conference for the sake of, you know, not enough people are going to show up or whatever, and move it, but we'll still be in the building in case people do show up, and we'll be praying together. So the building will always be open as advertised, and so that's just so you know, we cannot allow something as insignificant as snow to stand in the way of meeting God. So anyway, yeah, here's a guy over here with a snowblower. I think the snowblower guys, I don't know if you can see him over here. I think the snowblower guys just all excited about themselves. They try to a little arrogant in their snow moving duties. They look at us with shovels in our hands and kind of just smirk. Yeah, whatever. All right. Here's a guy up here jogging down the road with his snowblower. Do you all see that? He's jogging that the wrong way down the road with his snowblower in hand. Maybe he's training for an Olympic event. Uh-oh, there's a car coming. This isn't good. And there he goes. All right. All right, everybody. It's been fun. See you next time.